Hey, this is Jennie Ritchie and welcome to my channel, Creating Your Best Life. So glad you're here. Today we're talking about the obstacle of feeling like you're falling short. How many of us have felt like we're falling short? Don't measure up. Unless you're from an alien planet, you have felt like you're falling short at some time. So today we're going to talk about three things. Where does this come from? What does it look like for you, and what you can do about it, right? So where does this come from? This feeling like we're falling short comes from a lot of different places. It could have come from high school, right? What peer group were you in? Did you feel like you were falling short? It could have come from perfectionism that you developed. Comparison, always comparing ourselves to others. It just has so many roots that it can come from. This feeling like we just don't measure up. Can come from social media, right? That's a perfect breeding ground for feeling like you're falling short because everyone else's lives look amazing. We've talked about this. And it's easy to feel like you're just not making it. So where does it come from? Lots of places. Number two, what does it look like for you? Well, for me, it looks like negative mental messages that are snowballing faster than I can stop them. If you felt like this before, you know all it takes is one little thought. And it's good to know, what's your trigger? What's your trigger when you're feeling like you're falling short? Is it, like I said, social media? Or is it one negative thought? Or some expectations that weren't met? Or you're tired or hungry? Or so many things. So what does it look like for you? It can look like overwhelm, feeling depressed, negative mental messages on loop. This feeling like you're falling short is real, and we've all been there, so you are not alone. Now, what can we do about it? What we can do, one thing is to question our thoughts. Byron Katie talks about this in her work. Question our thoughts. Where are these thoughts coming from? Are they accurate? Can I know for sure 100% that I'm falling short? And the answer is probably no. The answer is probably no because you're probably doing awesome. You're probably doing 10 things right and maybe dropped one ball. A friend of mine was in charge of an event and it was phenomenal. And afterwards, I complimented her. I told her what a great job she'd done. And you know what she said? The frosting on the cookies was a little runny. Even after she'd put on this great event, her focus was where she had fallen short. And the other thing that feeling like we're falling short does for us is creates disconnect. If we're looking around us and feeling like everybody else is rocking it, we feel like there's something wrong with us. We're maybe not worthy or we're broken in some way. And that creates us not wanting to connect with other people or not feeling worthy to connect. And that creates a barrier that we don't want. We crave connection. We need connection. So definitely we want to do away with that. So step one, question your thoughts. Do some really good, honest self-analysis. Another thing we can do is have self-compassion. And self-compassion is just talking to ourselves like we were someone else who was feeling the same way. I might say, Jennie, you're doing awesome. I'm so proud of you. You've done this and this and this, and you're really doing amazing. Self-compassion, self-forgiveness, have patience with ourselves, and even talk out loud definitely will help you when you're feeling like this. The last thing is make some changes, right? Make some changes in your self-awareness. Be aware of your triggers and when you're going to go down this path. And then change your thoughts so you feel better. Change to a better feeling thought. Thanks for watching. I have a Facebook group called Creating Your Best Life with Jennie Ritchie. I would love to have you in it and create your best life. See ya.